Now, I'm pretty sure no one is here yet, but that's fine. That's okay. That's cool. I'm setting stuff up anyways. No point in worrying about it right now. So, what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to get this form sent over to you guys. So that you can fill it out on YouTube. Good morning, Kara. Let's find it over on. Let's find it over on Facebook. I don't even see you guys on Facebook yet. So, hello, Laura. Hello, Lauren. Copy that link. Is it Friday already? Feels like it. Every day's Friday, you know, in my heart. Alrighty. We're getting posted. Sorry about that. Took a little second. Pinned to featured. Welcome to Heroic Mondays. Sam White's here. Bridget's here. Laura, Kara, and Lauren are also here. I'll post this link if you guys want to, and you haven't already. Right, too many apps open. I did the thing again. All right. That hopefully will get better. I'm a little bit, I think I might be lagging a little bit. Am I lagging? Oh no. I'm having some very bad internet problems right now. Trying to make it better. I really am. I think it's better now. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? Man, it's okay. We're powering through. We got a little lag. You know, that's gonna happen here and there. But we're gonna power through. Can you guys still hear me? I don't have a lot of people here today, so the few here are gonna have to power through and help me out. But cool. Well, as promised, today is all about positivity. So we're gonna jump right into it. If you want to, there is a link in the chat that you can go in there and send some positivity. I'm gonna read them off because I just wanted to have, once again, for those of you who are new, want to have a really fast, really quick live stream each morning, and just spread some positivity, spread some smiles and some good vibes for the month of May. I won't be live streaming tomorrow or Friday, just because I'm getting in the swing of things. We're flying down to Austin and just kind of getting everything set up. But the week following that, I'm trying to do 5 days. So that being said, I'll still be doing Free Journal Friday next Friday, just not in the morning. Cool. Let's see. Ooh, we have 4 entries today for some Heroic Mornings chats. You know what's crazy about this morning though is that we have 11 on YouTube and only 3 on Facebook. So here's my thought, and I want it might not be safe, but Are there any of you who are driving to work or like are getting ready for work and this is just kind of on in the background? Obviously, you wouldn't be able to type that out because of those things. But that was kind of my thought. Was this would kind of just be like a morning talk show. I've always wanted to be kind of like Jay Leno. So the Jay Leno of positivity. Is he a good one? Is he a good show talk show host? Maybe I'm more like a radio host. I want to be like Jubal, I think is the famous one. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna read the first submission. So I sent out a form that said, tell us any positive updates from your quest, advice for fellow heroes, brags, whatever you want that you think will brighten a fellow traveler's day. So let's start with the first one. Little steps add up. Do not fear that you are failing of your steps are small. If your steps are small. I really like that. I really like that idea of just doing the small things, doing the very small things that may seem insignificant at the time, because that is very, very important. There's a quote in Frozen 2, I think it is. It's like, maybe I'm completely misquoting this. Nick talks about it a lot, but when you don't know what to do, just do the next right thing. I believe that wholeheartedly. Sometimes I think that is the most important thing. Allie just got back from work because it's 1 p.m. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's some international things going on. Here's a story, and I pre-read this story. It's sad, but also has like a nice backbone to it. So it says, I lost my service dog of 11 years to cancer a few months ago. I'm deaf. Whether I felt ready or not, I knew I need another dog. Enter Tex, a 9-month-old wild child black lab. He spent most of his life in and out of the shelter. Training him is tough and slow going, but I learned an important lesson this morning. The only way I won't succeed is if I give up. No matter how much I wish Bitzer was here, the bond with Tex will grow and he will be a fine companion. My ears and my friend. So, like any quest, it's one foot in front of the other. I love that. A lot of one foot in front of the other kind of comments today. And I really like that. I think that's a really important thing. Because I think that a lot of times we can make ourselves feel like we need to be moving mountains. We need to do these crazy things, but sometimes that's not what's necessary. Sometimes you just need to do the next right thing. So I love that story. I didn't ask for names, so thank you for sharing. Bad Apple on Google Play Audiobooks and Kobo Audiobooks. I had so much fun doing this, and I'm off to do another one. I love that. I have an inkling of who did that one. And that is so great. I love that. Cool. I'm just a few days into my 5th journal. 5 journals, everybody. That's crazy. That's a lot of journals. Cauldron Gray IMA. And now just over a year into using the Heroes Journal. It's been great this week, looking at how much I've managed to accomplish in that time, both in terms of personal health and professionally, thanks to all the crew at the Heroes Journal and support in the HQ. I love that. I may have frozen. Did anyone just hear that story about the 5th Heroes Journal? Because if so, if not, then I'll have to read it again. Sorry, I'm in a place where I don't have the same internet connection I've had in the past. So it's a little bit laggier. It's a little bit laggier than it normally is. Hopefully the Airbnb we stay in has good Wi-Fi in the future. Yeah, really wish that was not happening, but it is. Let me know when I'm back. Cool. I think I'm back now. Might be a little bit lower quality, but I think I'm back. It's weird because Restream says I'm doing great. Anyways, I just heard the fifth journal story. Cool. We'll move to the next one. This one's just people giving us compliments, which is nice. So I'll read it. Thanks to the quest format, I finally made a mindset switch to caring about the state of my house. That is my quest. I actually was about us. That's amazing. I love that new perspective was able to help you make meaningful change in your house. That is super cool. I think a lot of times we don't need something like material to change. We just need a change of mindset. We need to perceive things in a new way. So that's really, really cool that you're able to have that if you're watching. So yeah. Next one. On my way to slaying a dragon and trying to go on dates again. Wish me luck. I'm super introverted and the pandemic only made me feel safer inside and away from people. I need to make an effort and get out there again. Fun part, my teenage sons say it's time I get a boyfriend. Lol. That's really funny. Well, good luck if you're out there watching. Good luck on your dates. It is very easy to just fall into what's comfortable. And I'm really proud of you for getting back out there. We would love to hear all the updates about all the dates that you're going on. And yeah, we'll see if your teenage sons approve. Yeah. Cool. And then the last one for the day says, moved into a cheaper place so I can start getting my debt down. I love that. I love like the finding a better situation so that you can make other things in your life better. Sometimes you have to make some changes to make the whole system better. But that's so awesome. Congratulations on making that change. It's really meaningful. Yeah, that's all of our heroic morning submissions that we had today. Did you guys like this format? Do you guys like that? That was Ollie. Congrats, Ollie. Do you guys like this format? Should it be a little bit more? Should it be a little bit less? What do you guys think? This is something I'm trying to build for you guys. So, hi Nicole, how are you? Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that it needs to be? Should I come with some thoughts? Hello and congrats to everyone on their achievements. Hello, Alora. Yeah, seriously, people are out here changing the world. Yeah, what do we want? What's something that we would like more of here on the mornings? I kind of want you guys to dictate the overall content. I definitely want to read wins for people, and I want people to be able to either brag about themselves or anything like that. This is a nice format. I'm pro. Sorry it's frustrating for you with internet connections, and all the best to you as you move. That's massive stress. Yeah. It is very stressful. It's the weirdest thing is just not having like a home base. I think that's probably the hardest part. Is just not having spot to go and be alone, kind of just around people all day. But you know, it's good. It's getting me out of my comfort zone. Nicole, I'm sorry to hear that Melody has a cold. I'm sure that you're doing everything to help her, and she feels very well taken care of. Yeah. It's good that it's casual. That's good. I never know if like kind of everything I do is pretty casual. So I didn't know if you guys wanted a more buttoned up Kyle, you know, little tie. We'll think on it and get back to you. I appreciate that, Laura. Give it some real consideration. Obviously, don't do too much work. The work's on me. It's my job. But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I have a question for you. How many of you are people who not only write your goals down in your journal, but also put your goals in like a public space that you see. Like you see it like every day. Like you put it on like your bathroom mirror, you put it on like the back of your front door, you put it on the wall in your bedroom. How many of you are like visualize your goals types people? Because I've always wanted to be that person, but I've never been good at it. I'll either like take it down, stuff like that. There's nothing to purchase tomorrow. Just to be super clear about that. The tomorrow is 100% free. So we're gonna send you an email tomorrow around, I believe, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I have to double check on that one, but you will get an email tomorrow, and that will send you to a landing page. Then we'll set then you'll get an email that has the download link. Okay, we got a couple answers. We got Ollie says, I have them on a Kanban board and on sticky notes around the house. I love that. Laura has a vision board. Laura has words that I want to be, not necessarily goals I want to achieve. I put sticky notes on my mirrors. I like that. I think that's really important. I've been practicing that a lot recently when I'm in a position of whether it's even remotely stressful. I have been just asking myself, what is the person I want to be? What would the person I want to be do in this particular moment? And I think about that. I think about the traits of the person I'm trying to become. And even if I don't handle it exactly how the person I want to become would, I try to do one thing that that I would do. So it's like, for example, when we were moving out of the house, one of the traits of someone I want to become is someone who's like prepared and thinks ahead and is like I try not to be behind on things. So I started getting rid of old clothes and donating them a couple months ago. And then I donated all of my extra books and stuff like that 2 weeks ago, so that by the time the move came around, I felt more prepared. I still was moving stuff out at 1 a.m., but it was better that way. So I felt like I was making a reminder every day of what your goal is. And it's not just words, but the weird thing is it says my thing is live and has excellent connection, which doesn't feel right considering the whole thing. So what would Kyle do? You're right. What would Kyle do? I don't know. I don't know what Kyle would do. I tell you what, the people drop out when it starts to lag. I'll tell you that much. I would too. I'd probably peace out. I would say, see you. Good morning, Cheyenne. Good morning. Yeah. The question that we're talking about right now is, how do you, other than putting it in your journal, or maybe you exclusively put it in your journal, how do you visualize your goals? And are you people who like to put things in public areas to remind yourself? Are you someone who likes to speak affirmations about yourself? Like, I want to open a coffee shop one day. That's one of my longest dreams I've had. And I don't talk about it like, oh man, I hope I get to open a coffee shop. I affirm it. I say I'm going to open a coffee shop one day. And so I speak about things as if they're going to happen. It's just not that time yet. But yeah, I'd love to hear if anyone else has any other thoughts on how they like to just kind of go through not the ideation process, but more just like how they convince themselves they're going to do something. pocket notebook. I like that. Just a brain dump pocket notebook. Lauren S. is a list person. I've never been successful off a list. I don't know what it is. I'm bad at lists. Just always have been. I remember my sister growing up would just write down all the stuff that she had to get done and just check one off at a time. Never been able to do that. I'll write all the stuff down and then I'll just throw the list away. It's a weird thing. Cool. Well, we have one final entry to the form today. In that form, that person said, my motto for life right now is journey before destination. And I think that's a really good place to stop. I think that all of us are about to go on the journey of the day. Many of us are in our journals and we're on the journey of the next 2 or 3 months. And a lot of us are on journeys that last a lot longer than that. That may span multiple months and multiple years. But remember, this is the fun part. Being able to talk about having done something is not nearly as fun as doing the thing that you're doing. So today, when it's hard and you don't want to do it, and you're like, man, this is the part that you're going to brag about in 10 years. Because it's genuinely worth it to obstacles, overcome them, get creative, and solve problems. So I got paused on Facebook, so hopefully they can hear me over there. With that, I bid you adieu. Happy Tuesday. And just remember that you're not alone. You have allies in us in the community at the Heroes Journal, but also you have allies all around you who are just waiting to help you out. So if you need help, don't be afraid to ask and be there to help other people because everyone else is on their own quest too. So happy Tuesday. We'll see you on Thursday, and I will be in Texas, which is not where I am now. So toodaloo, everybody.